So some time ago, I started the challenge to take a random product and eventually get it to $100,000 in sales. I haven't sold a single dollar's worth of the product yet, but I took on the challenge, and so this is the latest update on my journey there. And the lesson that I really have in this update is what I call signs of usefulness. So along the journey of getting your product to sales is you might get to a point where you get to signs of usefulness. And what signs of usefulness is, what it means is literally just this is before you start charging for your product and you start trying to make money from the product, a really good way to get a product out into the market, um, especially if it's like an information product or even if it's a physical product like via e-commerce, um, or even a software as a service type product where it's like a software platform and things like that, is make the product available to a certain group of customers completely for free. And because you haven't as a new product, you haven't necessarily used that product in the market with a lot of customers where you know the exact results that they are getting using that exact product. Like if it's like a fitness, let's say you invent a new fitness equipment, right? Like you haven't measured the results. Like you put certain principles that will get people results, but you just haven't documented the results using that particular equipment. So you might want to run like 3 6 months of people using it and you measuring their bodies literally and figuring out, is this an effective training for biceps? Having a bunch of bodybuilders, on there and things like this is literally how product developers that are developing, products inside very huge companies are gonna do things. They're literally gonna measure, like when they make the new upgrade to the Tesla, whether it's the battery or the new model, they do this. Like they're literally gonna measure, like if it's like the safety system, they wanna like take the car through a bunch of right crash tests, right? And they're gonna figure out like, okay, what's the survival rate? What's the thing? Like they're literally gonna, they're not just gonna take the car from the blueprint uh, in the factory and take it out to the consumer and sell a million of those and have everybody right, like they're literally gonna take the car out and actually run a whole bunch of tests on a test model and see how this is working. So you can take the exact same principles to whatever kind of product you're selling and kind of see this signs of usefulness is when you've taken that product and you make it available for free to people. The product that you developed and you refined, and you tested it on your own, you tested some of the principles on your own, but now you have the complete product that you are happy with, that you think like this is gonna get people insane great results. Now you make it available now at that stage to people and you say, well, this is my tested product so far, but now I'm gonna have actual people using the product and let's see how it works for them. Does it work as well as I say it should? And if this is like a piece of exercise equipment, then you really want to see like, are they gaining the muscle gains that I say they should be able to gain? And that's a really good way to kind of test and prove the usefulness of your product. And then at some point, of course, eventually you're gonna be able to charge for that product, especially if it's getting the results that you claim and that you promise that it will get. So that's kind of a really good process to do things if you are bringing a new product to market, and that's kind of where I am. Like I've seen, like with my, like I told you guys, I with my book Solopreneur Profit Machines, which is all about building a business, selling things online. And what I have actually done is I've actually developed the whole system, that is based on a lot of the principles that I talk about in the book. and I actually created the program, right? Product Business League, and where I talk a lot about the actual model and how to build an audience and all these kind of things, and how to sell and run product launches and do online marketing. A lot of the things that I've been doing over the years, and now in the free program, I actually make it available so people can actually go in there and access the program for free and take it on a test run, use the principles, use the lessons that I'm sharing inside the program on Discord. So the Discord server is actually linked in the description to this video. But this is a way that I can make something available for free. And what I've actually seen is people are actually joining and actually kind of going through this stuff, and that's a good thing. So now I have signs of usefulness, and so that's something you want to aim for in your process. Is you might not aim for a sale right away, but aim for signs of usefulness. Make sure you can start seeing some people consuming the product, using the product, and see if they're actually getting some value from the product. Because if you can get to signs of usefulness, then it tells you that it's really just a matter of time before eventually you're gonna be able to show, prove the value and worth of the product that eventually a lot of people know and they want to get and just use that product, and they're gonna be willing to pay you in order to be able to do that.